All right, we're going to do number 1, 2, and 3 together. Lindy, if you need to slide up front so you can see, that's fine. All right, so before spring break, Brantley, we had a quiz, and a lot of y'all bombed this quiz. Y'all can look on Google Classroom and see what you made. I think I passed them back out Friday. All right, this is the stuff y'all bombed, and it is back on the test Friday, so we're doing this again. Now, first block this morning did really well. I guess the week off. Anyway, they all picked up on it this time. So let's go back over 1, 2, and 3. Banner, since these are right triangles, C is going to be 90 on every problem. So right now, y'all write down 90 degrees for angle C on 1, 2, and 3. All right, so Brantley, do you remember how to find the last angle if we were missing just 180? Do that and tell me what it is.
46.
How much?
46.
Andrew says 46.
46.
All right, so that part isn't new. I think everybody knows how to do that part. Now here's the new step. Everybody ready? It's not a new step, it's an old step, but y'all didn't know it a week ago. Y'all got to label which side the 18 goes on. It goes on little b. That's across from big B. Everybody remember that. Y'all write that on your triangle on little b. All right, now Brantley, here's the trick. You ready? We got to look from angle A because we're going to look from angle A on every problem. We're going to do them all the same way. This is the opposite side. There's nothing there. That's the hypotenuse. There's nothing there. 18's on the adjacent side. So guys, y'all got to pick a formula that's got adjacent in it. I'm going to do cosine. All right, so y'all got to write down cosine of 46 equals, write it down. And where'd I get the 46 from? That's how much angle A is, and you're going to use angle A every time. All right, now the formula says put the adjacent side on top, so that's 18. What goes on the bottom? It says put the hypotenuse, which is across from big C, is little c. All right, now that is the only work you have to show me. Everything else is done on the calculator. Do y'all remember how to solve this or what to put in your calculator, Banner?
18 over cosine of 46.
Yeah, when C's on the bottom, y'all just swap them. So in your calculator, you'll do 18 divided by cosine of 46.
25.91.
18 over cosine of 46. 25.9, where does that go?
86. What?
25.9. Look, Banner, we had a C in our formula. All right, now one thing I like about doing right triangles, now we can go back, Brantley, and now we can use the old a squared plus b squared equals c squared trick, which makes it a lot easier, and we don't have to write anything down. So 25.9 squared minus 18 squared, and find the square root of that. What'd y'all get? 18.6. All right, so that's a review of how we did that over a week ago.
Can you use? Because I use that and I got the same.
Yes, you could use law of sines, but I want to see this step right here is what I want to see. As long as I see that, I don't care how you do it. Put it that way. I want to see your right triangle formula. We spent a week on that. I want to see it. Yeah, you can. You can't do it yet. You'll be able to do it.
I can't figure out how to do it.
All right, we'll do the next one. Anybody got a question on this one? Mason? And I can't remember which ones of y'all struggled on that quiz, but we had probably a third of the class failed this part of it. Sure. All right, so now let's do number 2. All right, number 2. I know 90 degrees goes here. What else? I know, all right, this one's 48 degrees, 15 minutes. All right, so we got a first thing. Skylar, how do I find this missing angle right here? Yep, let's do your 180 trick.
Get 41 degrees and 45.
All right, I trust you. I'm going to do it anyway. 180 minus 90 minus 48 degrees, 15 minutes. And make it degrees, minutes, and seconds. All right, so what'd you say, Banner?
41 degrees and 45 minutes or seconds, whatever.
Yeah, 41, 45. So y'all check that. Make sure y'all get what I got when y'all subtract it in your calculator. All that is calculator work. All right, Lindy, which side on my triangle right here do I put 24? It says it goes on little b.
So you put it across from.
Very good, across from angle B. So everybody agrees 24's got to go there, right? All right, Savannah, so here's where you get stuck, right? We're going to look from A. Which side is 24 on? Opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse? Opposite would be there. There's nothing on the opposite side. The hypotenuse is always across from the right angle. There's nothing there. The only one that's left is adjacent. So it's on the adjacent side. I used cosine last time. I'm going to use tangent this time. It's got adjacent in it. Let's use tangent. Tangent of 48 degrees, 15 minutes equals, write it down. All right, what do I put on top in my formula? What's the formula tell me?
Wow, so 24.
It says opposite goes on top. Opposite of big A is little a,
24.
and then 24 goes on the bottom. Do you understand why 24 goes on the bottom?
Use y.
Because look, this time I use tangent. Now you guys could use cosine. That's fine. You can use any formula that's got adjacent in it because our number's on the adjacent side. So it says opposite's got to go on top and 24's got to go on the bottom. Now, this one we solve it differently. It's why I showed it to you. Brantley, do y'all remember what to do when the variable's up top and the number's on the bottom? Yeah, you just bring it over and times it. All right, I just wanted to make sure y'all saw one of each of those. All right, so let's do that. So I got tangent of 48 degrees in 15 minutes times 24.
26.88.
26.9. Where does it go, Banner?
8.
Wait, what?
26.9. We'll stop and answer questions now.
I got 6.
If,
I got a weird. I think I got
if,
I did.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
it.
That's actually right. So what that means is you had to have something else above it. No. Why is that wrong? That looks good to me. I'm going to type it in just like you did again. I don't see why that's tangent 48. I have no idea why it messed up. Yeah, I'm typing it just like you typed it. I got the right answer. So I don't know.
wait, what'd you get? So you
What did you get? You went a little bit different. Ooh, something wrong.
What'd you get?
Cosine is.
Hey, on number
You should have typed in 24 over cosine of 48 15. Cosine 48 degrees, 15 minutes. All right, again, hold up, let me say this. One thing I like about doing right triangles, Hunter, if I want to find this missing side, I don't have to do law of sines anymore. I can do my a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So y'all type that in real quick and see what you get. That's everything I got. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Oh, I got it. So the answer you got is the hypotenuse. So 36.04 is right. It's just going to go there instead of there. You put it in the wrong spot. All right, so I got 26.9 squared plus 24 squared equals. Find the square root of 1299.61. I got 36.05, so that's going to be 36.04. Now, Heidi used a different formula. She got 36.04. I got 36.05. So I could actually put 36.1. Either way is correct. One off is not going to make you miss it. All right. Question so far. Now, we haven't had to do one yet that's got the extra step. I think number 3's got the extra step. Y'all start on it, see how far you can get. On number 3? Yeah, that's
Right,
what
which
we
one?
changed.
We use-
Yep. find number 3. I know 90 goes there. All right, Brantley, what's going to be our first step on number 3 if I want to find this missing side right here?
38 squared plus 68.
Hey, what'd you get?
I got 4,469. That's square root it to 66.9.
I agree. Everybody got 66.9. All right, so Brantley, which side on my triangle do I put 38?
38.
Yes, sir. It says it goes on a little late.
So 38 would go on the hypotenuse for across from.
Well, it goes across from angle A.
So
55 goes across from angle B. And 66.9. And this makes sense, guys, because the hypotenuse is the longest side anyway. It should have the biggest number. All right, so now, Banner, which formula do I have to use on this one if I've got all my sides with a number on it? Hey, you can use any formula you want on this one, guys. We got all the numbers on all the sides. Banner says use tangents. We'll use tangent. All right, Banner, what goes on top if I use tangent?
38 over 55.
Now, this one's got the extra step. What do I mean by that? If you've got to find an angle, you got to do the extra step. You got to take tangent over, and what happens to it when you take it over?
-1.
All right, do the extra step, get your answer, write it in degrees and minutes. Yep. If it's an angle, we got to write it in degrees and minutes.
Did you get 34? And 38? 34 and 38? Yeah.
Second, 10, 38 over 55.
55 degrees.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, I got 34, 38. Y'all can check that, and when y'all get the answer for the other one, y'all let me know what you got.
55 and 21.
55 and 21.
Yes, sir.
Anybody get anything different?
Is it okay if I remember?
Yeah, if y'all got 22 instead of 21, we're good.
I got 18.
55 and 22.
You got what?
18.
You got 18. Cager, what you got right here?
I got that.
Y'all got this? Okay.
I got 22.
Shouldn't have. 18's probably a little far off.
But like my degrees for both of them are the same.
Okay, oh yeah. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So y'all are good because y'all bombed that part on the quiz before spring break. It looks like now y'all understand it better. Hey, we'll work on that again tomorrow, Banner, and hopefully by Friday you can get it. All right, guys, remember, we're just doing 1 through 9, so if y'all want to go ahead and knock them out, you're finished. Let's go to 4. If y'all miss 4 and 5, I'm going to be disappointed because 4 and 5 are really, really easy. Look at number 4. Everybody's looking. We got angle A, capital A. We got little b and little c. There is only one formula out of those 3 on the right that matches up with capital A, little b, and little c. It is the last one. So I wrote it down right here. All y'all got to do now is plug your numbers in. 1/2 times 8 times 12 times sine of 68. So we all should get the same answer on this one when you type it in. That's all you got to
I
do.
got
That's it.
44.5.
Yeah, 4 and 5, guys, are really, really easy. And y'all actually got all these right on the quiz before spring break. I got 44.5. Is that what y'all said?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do number 5 now. Anybody got a question on 4? All right, number 5 is missing something.
It's missing the angle.
It's missing angle A. I've got to know angle A so I can pick a formula that matches up with it. Do y'all know how we can find angle A if I'm missing one angle?
Subtract it from 1 angle.
Somebody do that for me and tell me what you get.
65.
All right, so angle A is 65 degrees. Now, there should only be one formula that matches up with that one. Which one is it? It should be the first one because the first one's the only one that's got little a, am I right?
Yeah.
All right, so now you just plug them in, put them in your calculator. Now, this one's a little harder to plug in because you got a little more stuff. So we got 1/2, we got 20 squared, I got sine of 50 times sine of 65. The only place you guys were messing up on this before spring break, it seems like some of y'all forgot to put the parentheses around the 50 and the 65. All Alright, I'm gonna go with what y'all got. Y'all are saying 153 point what?
2.
Alright, everybody check that. Let's make sure y'all know how to type that in and get
Where did you
153.2.
get the 65 from? Did you do 50 plus 65 right on that?
Yep. I'm gonna wait and make sure y'all know how to type this in before we do the next one. I haven't typed it in, but everybody said that's what you get. What? Is that you? What was that at, like, one of the, honors day from
Yeah.
school? That belt buckle he's wearing as big as his head.
You used to wear like a leprechaun pants.
Look at
I
it.
do remember that, yes.
Look at that
yeah.
belt.
That little pea head he's got right here.
You switched it up. You used to be a little country boy, and then you get to middle school and you started wearing leprechaun pants.
Like green and St. Patrick's.
No lie, I'm talking about
I
like.
don't remember.
I remember
that.
him.
I'm glad I blacked out during that time.
He
because
looked
I
like a
do not
leprechaun.
remember that.
No lie.
What, he thought it was cool?
I guess. I don't know.
Y'all didn't let him know otherwise?
Oh yeah, we
We
let
got
him
him
know.
the song. We got him the song.
We let him know.
Alright, we're moving on. Let's go to 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we'll be done.
What was the answer to?
Everybody said it was 153.2, I think they said. Alright, if you guys, now actually you guys did pretty well on this stuff on the quiz before spring break. Y'all got to draw a triangle. On every problem on 6, 7, 8, and 9, draw a triangle. Come on, Brandon, we're almost done.
I was just looking at what Ellis is doing in his spare time.
Oh, I'm sure that's interesting.
You wanna-
I can probably guess.
What do you think?
You got a buffet somewhere?
That's a pretty good.
What's he doing?
No, he just left the meeting.
Alright. It says, guys, you got a 45-foot ladder that leans up against the wall. Which side on the triangle's got to be the 45-foot ladder? Good. Let's put 45 on that side. Alright, next it says the base of the ladder. What did the word base mean? So the bottom of the ladder is 15 foot away. So there's your bottom. What angle does the ladder make with the ground? Now, you got to match this up to a formula on the board. I got, all right, that's the hypotenuse. Sorry, that's the opposite. So this is adjacent, and that's hypotenuse. So we got to use cosine, right? That's the only one with adjacent and hypotenuse. So cosine of x equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Any question why I set it up that way? All right, so do we have to do the extra step on this one? Yes.
Yes.
Why? Because we're
Okay,
trying to
yeah,
find
yeah.
the angle. So when you take cosine and move it over, you're going to have to do cosine negative 1. All right, so cosine negative 1, 15 over 45. Make it degrees, minutes, and seconds. What y'all got?
I got 70 degrees, 31 minutes.
70 degrees, 30. If you round it up, Banner, 32. I'm not marking off on rounding, but we should have rounded that one up. All right, so again, you guys did pretty well on these the first time we did it. I'm more worried about y'all doing 1, 2, and 3. All right, y'all do the next one. Y'all try number 7. Y'all draw your triangle. Y'all set it up. We'll see how close y'all can get getting it right by yourself.
For 7, would 1,200 be on the bottom and then?
I don't know. I hadn't read it. Let me read it.
What?
All right, a train in the mountain rises 30 feet. If it rises 30, which side does 30 go on?
That's what I.
Rising's up and down, guys. 30 has to go on the up and down side. All right, it moves 1,200 feet on the track. Where's the track? That's on the ground. All right, it says find the angle of elevation. So which formula matches up with this one?
Hey,
We got opposite and adjacent. So that's tangent. So tangent of x equals opposite over adjacent. Now, do I have to do the extra step?
yes.
Yep.
I got 1 degree and 45 minutes.
That's not a very big angle at all. 1 degree. Second tan 30 over 1200. Boom, boom, boom. I got 1 degree, 26 minutes. Somebody check that.
Yep.
Or 26 minutes.
Well, if it's only rising.
I rounded it up.
Yeah, it said it was 50.
It's only rising 30 feet.
All right, let's keep going. Y'all go to 8. Trying to give y'all time to set them up by yourself. All right, let's see what y'all got. 8 says, Tom is on top of a 380-foot cliff, so 380's got to be over here. We talked about angle of depression. What did we decide about angle of depression? Angle of depression is the angle that goes from here to here because you're going down. But that's not even inside the triangle. So it's going to be the one that's on the opposite. So basically, guys, every problem, our angle is going to be the same angle down here, whether it talks about angle of depression or angle of elevation. It's the same angle. All right, what else we got? How far is it from the boat to the bottom of the cliff? That's got to be your x. All right, which formula matches up with this one? I got opposite and adjacent again, so it's got to be tangent, right? So I got tangent of 1830 equals opposite over adjacent. Now, do I have to do the extra step for an angle on this one? No, because I already have the angle. I'm trying to find a side. You guys remember what to punch in the calculator on one like this?
Yeah, 380 divided by
Just trade places with them. We'll do 380 on top. We'll do tan of 18 degrees, 30 minutes on bottom. I got a pretty big number. I got 1135.7, and that should be feet. All right, question, Hunter.
Yeah, man. Do you have to do the angle and the minutes?
If it's an angle, you got to do degrees and minutes. Yes, that's part of the extra step. All right, y'all try 9. Last one. We're going to shut it down after 9.
Coach.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody's got time to set it up. All right, well, I'll put it up when I get done. All right, number 9 says, in a parking garage, each level is 28 feet apart. Well, think about it. If the floor is the first level and there's the second level, your 28 feet is going to be from here to here. Y'all got to have 28 right there.
400 be on the hypotenuse.
400's on the ramp. I think it's got to be on the hypotenuse because that's what you drive up.
So you got to do opposite sign.
All right, this one is opposite and hypotenuse, so this one's sine. Sine of x equals 28 over 400. Now, Banner, do I have to do the extra step on this?
Yes.
Yep. You got to make it degrees and minutes and all that stuff that goes with it.
4 degrees.
So
0
do you have
minutes.
to change that to negative sign -1?
That's right. All right, boom, 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 boom. Brantley, what'd you say it was?
4 degrees, 0 minutes.
Yep, 4 degrees, 0 minutes. All right, we'll finish the rest tomorrow or another day. I feel okay about y'all. I'm just worried about y'all 1, 2, and 3. We'll work over on that tomorrow. Test Friday. I did good, guys. I got y'all 15 minutes free time.